Hi, this is Luke Smith, and I'm looking up a property, trying to find it on the map. And I thought I might share how I do this in case you want to look for properties like this or reference property lines and stuff. So this particular property is in Colfax County, New Mexico. And I don't believe there's lines in Google Maps and how to find, when you zoom in on it in the maps, you don't see the property lines, is what I'm trying to say. So what's another way to look up property lines? If you get the legal description of these properties, like I'm trying to get all the legal descriptions on my website of all the properties I have for sale, so you can do this on your own. I've got the legal description in this one. The editing's a little off. I'm working on this ad right now, and I'm just digressing a little bit and going to show you how to find a property by legal description. So the legal description on this one: Township 27 North, Range 25 East, Section 7. Quarter, these different quarters and this lot. So let's break this down. There's a website that I like to go to. Here is called earthpoint.us, and they've got search by description. So we're going to search by description. This one is in New Mexico, so I'm going to go to New Mexico. New Mexico's easy because they've just got one meridian to choose from. If you go to California or something, you're like San Bernardino. I forget the different ones. There's a couple different ones. So township 27 North. Township, find 27 North. Range 25 East. Let's find 25 East. Section, what section are we into? Section 7. Okay, and then this is going to show us a square on the map, so we're going to fly to this on Google Earth. See if my Google Earth works. It's loading. Of course it crashes on me. We got too many of them open. Let's try it again. So this orange box is the township. That's like the big piece of area. Turkey Mountain. This purple box is the section. And each one of these green boxes inside the section is 40 acres. A section is 640 acres. So this thing is 640 acres. It's 1 mile by 1 mile. And land, usually split them in quarters. So if you split that in quarters, you've got quarter of a section, quarter of a section, quarter of a section, quarter of a section. Describe these corners. You go from the middle out. So like this would be the southwest quarter, this would be the southeast quarter, or the northeast quarter, or the northwest quarter. And so we're going to figure out where we're at in this thing. So northwest quarter of the northwest quarter. And then the northeast quarter of the northwest quarter. And then lot number 1. There should be some commas in here. So northwest quarter of the northwest quarter. So you read this backwards. So let's find the northeast quarter and then the northwest quarter of that quarter. So the northeast quarter, northeast, there's a northeast quarter, so we're going to focus in on this quarter, and then it said the northwest quarter of the northeast quarter. So this is the northwest quarter, so this is part of the property that we're looking for. And then the other one, the other part of the description said the northwest quarter and the northeast quarter of that northwest quarter, so it's this one. So So here, north, it even shows you little descriptions: northwest, northeast, northeast, northwest, and then L1. I think it's doing L1 because you see these are 40s, and then this one's not a total 40. If you look at it, it's smaller, right? So because the Earth's round, you try to lay out a whole bunch of squares. Eventually, you're over here at the end of the township. They just cut it off. So whatever, to make it line up to the next township. That's how you take a round map, or sorry, flat map, and put it on a round world, right? You cut some of these off. So this one is one of the ones that got cut off. And hence this property is not 160 acres, it's 114 acres, point something. That's why it's a weird number. See this northeast, northwest, so the northwest quarter, the northeast quarter, and lot number 1. So if we go, so it's this square, and lot number 1. That's the legal description, describes these 3 boxes. So, I mean, theoretically I could go get corner markers in each one of these, and it'd just be this long rectangle here. It looks like there's a road on this boundary of the property, and it looks like it's got some peaks and valleys along the way. And there you go, that's the property. So that's one way to use earthpoint.us to get you pointed in the right direction to go find property lines. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Luke Smith with ruralvacantland.com.